Yes people, it's your boy Noah Elite and I'm here today with another top 10 list. Top 10 free transfers this summer to be exact. Let's get started. Let's start off with some honorable mentions straight away because this list could have been so long. I didn't want to do a top 20, so players such as Lacazette, Romagnoli, Christian Eriksen, Angel Di Maria, Bernardeschi, Tolisso, to name a few, did not make the list, and it's a trend now for players to run down their contract and decide their own destinies. So let's see the top 10 for this summer, free transfers. If you disagree, comment down below, let me know what I got wrong, if I missed some players. Let's start off straight away with number 10, and that is Andreas Christensen from Chelsea. The main journalists nowadays are saying that it's a done deal and Christensen is on his way to Barcelona. And when Barcelona comes and show big interest, especially under this uncertainty with Chelsea and Roman Abramovich, Andreas Christensen turning 26 in April, PK is getting up in age and he's been struggling for game time here and there for Chelsea. We've seen Tuchel playing Chalobah and Sarr ahead of him multiple times in important games, so Christensen to Barcelona makes a lot of sense. So let's see how that story develops. Let's move on to number 9, and that is Noussair Mazraoui, the highly talented right back from Ajax. And similar to Christensen, Mazraoui has decided to not extend his contract and join Barcelona on a free to be a part of their new rebuild. An attack-minded fullback, he can also play in midfield. He got that Moroccan flair, that street footballer that can cut inside and give space to players. Decision making is on point. Still young, 24 years old. Rarely you see these young players with so much talent going on a free. So I think this is a perfect signing for Barcelona. Bayern Munich is also among the teams that have showed big interest in Mazraoui, but I believe personally that Barcelona is the place where he will end up. And let's continue to number 8, and that is no other than Andrea Belotti. The 28-year-old been putting up decent numbers for Torino. He was part of the Italian squad who won the Euros. I believe if he can put up decent numbers for Torino, why not a top 4 squad in Italy? And Milan seems to be the front runners to sign the highly rated Italian. He's also a Milan fan, so that makes a lot of sense. Milan been competing for Scudetto this year. They're trying to do something new, and why not invest in Belotti? Because Zlatan and Giroud, who they also got on the free, is getting up in age. So Belotti to Milan sounds very reasonable. Would be interesting to see what Belotti can do at the highest level, and Milan very likely to play Champions League football next year. Would be interesting. Now let's move on to number 7. The Argentinian wonder kid with 5 Scudettos and 4 Italian Cups, also voted as the Player of the Year 1920, has decided that it's come to an end with Juventus, with Vlahovic coming in January and Dybla refusing to extend his contract. Has left a lot of people wondering, where is Dybla gonna end up in this summer? Playmaker, second striker, even a false 9 if you like to call it. I would say Liverpool would be the perfect fit, in my opinion. Imagine him in Liverpool. Oh my day. United have showed interest. They might lose Ronaldo and Cavani this summer. PSG gonna lose Mbappe, so I mean, it's tough. It's a tough one. I haven't heard so much. Comment down below what you believe Dybala will end up. A lot of talent still. He's not that old. He's like 28, so he can still put up 5-6 more years of high level. Let's move on to number 6 on the list. No other than my Senegalese brother, Boubacar Kamara, 22 years of age, captain of Marseille already, played 25 games. This is for the future. This right here, this is for the future, brother. A defensive-minded midfielder, but so good on the ball, confident, awareness, decision-making, tackling, interceptions, and so young. So no wonder that so many teams are lining up to sign this guy. And we know there's issues with Manchester United, so that's where the biggest rumors are coming, that Manchester United want him on a free. Aston Villa has also showed interest, but I doubt that that's their number one priority after seeing that they placed a 70 million bid on Calvin Phillips. I seen Atletico Madrid showed interest. So yeah, it's a lot of teams. It's not finalized yet, but whoever gets Kamara, you're getting a great talent. Can't wait to see more of Kamara, and hopefully he joins a top team. Now let's move on to the top 5. Central midfielder from Milan, Franck Kessié. Franck Kessié coming up from Atalanta's youth team and been balling ever since. A box-to-box midfielder, the Ivorian has been highly speculated to go to Barcelona. A lot of sources said it's a done deal. And Xavi, can he turn him into the new Yaya Toure? Big boots to fill, but Xavi knows about talented midfielders. He's been about and played with the best of them. So I have no doubt that this can be a very successful amongst the youth that Barcelona has. Yeah, they need some experience, and this could be the next thing. Milan are leading the Serie A at this current moment, 3 points ahead of Napoli, so Kessié can even leave Serie A on a high. As we can see, Barca's been very much involved in this list. And let's continue with more Barcelona. Number 4, Ousmane Dembele. This might be a controversial one. Barcelona did spend 130 million, and it's hard to justify that price tag when they spell at Barcelona, but in my personal opinion, I think it's highly due to injury problem. The talent is there to see, and the past year and a half he's been fit and is putting up some decent numbers. I just believe if he ends up in the right hands and a manager that believes in him, he can come right. Juan Laporta comparing him to Mbappe, setting very high standards, as well as putting pressure to get him to either sign the contract or leave. Barcelona has left the Barca fans on a bit of a sticky one. They've been booing him, and now they have turned the corner because he's turning out to come good in that. But I think it's a lot of recency bias. He's been having tough times, but the talent is still there, man. The talent is never going to go away. Ousmane Dembele's camp have stated that if Barcelona comes calling and are willing to negotiate a contract, they will listen. So it's not over yet at Barca. This is one of the few players on the list that may have a chance to still extend his contract and stay at the place. PSG has also showed interest. Interesting to see where Ousmane Dembele will end up in this summer. Let's move on to top 3. No other than centre-back Antonio Rudiger. Big leader in Chelsea. I will see top 5 centre-backs in Premier League easy. This is the second Chelsea centre-back we have on this list. It's the fact that Chelsea is under sanction and they can't sign players or renew any contract at this current moment. A big factor to why Rudiger and Christensen decide to run down their contracts. Also, I believe Rudiger will improve every defense. Never alone that 5 at the back tax that will try and say it at Chelsea. He's playing 4 at the back at Germany and doing a decent job. Let's not get it twisted. The reports are coming out that Rudiger is demanding a 25 million signing on fee. That's why teams such as Manchester United and Juventus has been the top ones to be on the list of signing Antonio Rudiger this summer. A top team will definitely sign him, so I believe Juventus or even Bayern Munich, the free transfers kings, might sweep in and get the service of Rudiger this summer. Let's move on to number 2 on this list, and on second place we have no other than Labile Paul Pogba. World Cup winner Paul Pogba has decided that his time at Manchester United has come to an end. It's hard to justify a 100 million price tag from Juventus. His time at Manchester United has been all over the place, but that club has been a mess since 2013. Let's not get twisted. From board decisions to numerous managers and all sorts of madness in recruitment. Paul Pogba is high quality, and I doubt that this is going to be the last that we see of him on the highest level. He will justify his quality somehow, some way. What team will pick him up this summer? That's the question. Pogba has recently done press for France, where he stated that his 5 years at United has been unsatisfying and this year has been dead because they won't win any trophies. He's also said that he don't know what role he has in Manchester United, but in France, he knows exactly what he's going to play, and he gets along with the manager very well. That's alarming signs right there. And we've seen in recent time that United struggle to get the best out of their own players. Big rumors where he also asked was, are you going to go to PSG? And he answered that he's very open to it. He said, why not? He wants to play with his teammates in France and whatnot. So PSG are favorites, big favorites to sign Paul Pogba this summer. Big rumors are coming out as well that Zidane is the one to replace Pochettino at PSG. That will only enhance the rumors that Pogba will come back to Paris. Zidane and Pogba link up at Paris. Comment down below, what do you think about that? Now let's talk about the obvious one, the number one on the list, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is meant to be the one leading the torch after the Messi Ronaldo era. He's next up, and we seen what he's done in World Cup on the Champions League stage. I believe he scored at Etihad, Bernabeu, Camp Nou, Allianz Arena. He scored all over the place in Champions League. His performance over 2 legs against Real Madrid in the round of 16 was phenomenal. Amazing, almost like an audition to showcase his talent and everything. But obviously PSG been bottling this for time, and Mbappe is tired. I can fully understand him. How can you bottle the lead in 20 minutes? Come on now. Mbappe's had enough on the European stage with PSG. He has already solidified and won everything in France. I believe he won 4 league titles already. One with Monaco that's worth like 10 of them. It's the limit for Mbappe though. How good can Mbappe be? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Because Mbappe at Real Madrid, whew, and we know they're European champions with 13 Champions League. They want more. They are hungry. And Mbappe is the right one to get them to more glory, I believe. And to let Mbappe go on a free, that is brazy. That is brazy. Arguably the greatest striker right now at this time, and he's going to Real Madrid on a free. PSG is hustling backwards. What happened in PSG for Mbappe to say, you know what, yeah, I'm going to run down my contract after they almost spent 200 million on him, and they're willing to increase his wages and everything? That's never been the issue. But Mbappe just said, enough, I want to leave. Who will replace Mbappe at PSG? Will they splash the cash again, or trying to convince Mo Salah to come there and be an alternative? And what will Mbappe accomplish at Real Madrid? Comment down below. Did I miss any players, or should the list been different? Comment down below. Let me know your list of top 10 free transfers this summer. And if you made it this far to the video, you are the true champion. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace and much love.